Sunny Ray coming to you with another fragrance video. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And to all of my new subscribers, guys, I see you. Thank you so much for your continued love and support here on my channel. Do me a favor, guys. If you have not done so already, go ahead, click on that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload content. Consider joining in on the conversation, drop some comments below, and if you like this video, share this video. Guys, without further ado, we are going to jump right into it. Today, we are going to be talking about some fragrances that are going to make you smell elevated, but on a budget. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. Now, the fragrances that I'm going to be sharing with you, in my opinion, lean a little bit different, okay? They're not just your everyday crowd-pleasing fragrances. They lean just slightly different. They're slightly elevated. So for those individuals that want to leave a statement, you want to smell rich, you want to smell like class, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, I got you. The first fragrance that I am going to share with you that is going to leave you smelling rich, it's going to leave you smelling elevated and classy. And that is none other than, of course, guys, duh, what am I always talking about? The House of Lattafa. And it is none other than Liam. Guys, Liam, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. If you guys have not heard, it is I'm not even going to use the word inspired dupe. I'm going to say it smells similar to Gris Charnel. Guys, this fragrance at the top, you are going to get cardamom, you're going to get fig, you're going to get black tea. In the middle, there's iris, there's vetiver, labdanum. And then at the base, there's vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli. Guys, this is such a gorgeous fragrance. Now, the opening of this fragrance, okay, when you first spray this fragrance, it is going to be bright. It's going to be very, very spicy from that cardamom, but it soon dries down. And when it dries down, you are going to have the creamiest, rich, smooth smelling fragrance. It blends to perfection. When I tell you those spices and that burst of brightness that starts off at the top with the cardamom, guys, the fruitiness of the fig is going to blend down so nicely and become such a creamy vanilla sandalwood type of a fragrance. Guys, when I tell you this smells so good, the spice, the vanilla, the sandalwood is so creamy, perfect for this time of year. Guys, if you have not smelled Gris Charnel and you are interested but you don't want to spend the coins, then check out Liam by the House of Lattafa. The next fragrance that I'm going to share with you is another from the House of Lattafa, and I think I have a couple from the House of Lattafa, and once again, this was not intentional. It really wasn't. I just grabbed fragrances. But this is one that I really enjoy. Guys, this is actually classified as a men's fragrance, but I will tell you what it smells like, what it reminds me of. And I actually had the original version of this fragrance and what it smells like. And it too was a men's fragrance, but I absolutely love it. And this is by the House of Lattafa. And this is Fakhar by, Fakhar by the House of Lattafa. Guys, this is a men's fragrance, and in my opinion, it smells like 100 by Paco Rabanne, or 1 million by Paco Rabanne. Okay, that's what this fragrance reminds me of, but it smells good, and I had that fragrance in my collection. I purchased it for myself a couple years ago, and that is exactly what this smells like. And this is the extrait version. So guys, at the top, you're going to get grapefruit, so you're going to get a burst of brightness. You're going to get cardamom, so you're going to get some spiciness. There's some pink pepper. In the middle, there's tuberose. There are solar notes. So solar notes are kind of like sparkling type of an olfactory type of scent profile. And then you're also going to get some what is this? Artem, I can't even read my handwriting, but guys, it's an herbal type of a note or scent profile. And then at the base, there's amber, cashmere, labdanum, and leather. Guys, when I tell you the brightness of the grapefruit, you're going to get some spiciness from that cardamom and pink pepper. The solar notes definitely make this really, really bright. And then the amber, and then the cashmere and leather just kind of smooth it out. You don't really get that leather type of smell in this fragrance, at least not in my opinion. It just seems very smooth. It seems more of a leather type texture versus the way that leather smells, in my opinion. Guys, again, this fragrance is targeted towards men. However, I have worn this fragrance and gotten compliments. So if you enjoy 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, then you will enjoy Fakar Intense by the House of Lattafa. The next fragrance that I'm going to share with you is from the House of Carrelage. Guys, this was a love at first sniff, and it is Le Prestige Royale. Guys, this Le Prestige Royale. At the top, you're going to get bergamot. You're going to get spearmint. Guys, I'm going to tell you, you still, as this fragrance dries down, initial spray, you do get that minty, spearminty type of scent profile, but that quickly dries down. And you've got bergamot, you've got spearmint. In the middle, there's going to be rose, black currant, amber, and at the base, there's vanilla, leather, cedar wood, and cinnamon. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, again, I get the bergamot, I get the spearmint at the top, but as it dries down, you're going to get those florals, you're going to get the rose, that black currant, you're going to get some sweetness from the vanilla. Again, guys, this has leather. I don't smell really the leather. Very faint, way in the background is where I get the leather in this fragrance. Guys, the cedar wood, I really don't pick up on the cinnamon. My nose is not picking up on the cinnamon, but guys, this is a beautiful, gorgeous, very elevated, very sophisticated, very classy fragrance. So again, that is Le Prestige Royale by the House of Carrelage. Coming in next, guys, and again, these fragrances are not in any particular order. No order. I'm just sharing some fragrances that I feel smell very rich and elevated, but at a reasonable, better than reasonable, an amazing price point. So the next fragrance, this too was a love at first sniff. I absolutely love this fragrance. It too is from the House of Carrelage, and it is Fleur Oud. Guys, this is absolutely stunning. At the top, you're going to get mandarin, you're going to get rose. In the middle, there's pear, orange blossom, jasmine. And at the base, there's amber wood, sandalwood, benzoin. Guys, this is a gorgeous fragrance. It smells so good. And I will tell you, hence the name, Fleur Oud. There is no oud in this fragrance. I was almost hesitant because I'm like, gosh, I don't really need or desire any more oud fragrances in my collection unless they smell different. And so I was hesitant on purchasing this fragrance until I read some of the reviews. And guys, there is no oud in this fragrance. You get sandalwood. But guys, this is so gorgeous. You're going to get a burst of citrus. You're going to get the mandarin. You get a little bit of that pear. You get some orange blossom. But guys, the dry down, the amberwood, that sandalwood, and then this also has Peruvian, I think it's Peruvian balsam, which is going to give it kind of like a green type of a nuance, if you will. Guys, this is a gorgeous fragrance. I do feel that this fragrance can be worn anytime. I feel as though it will be a perfect signature scent. But guys, it exudes class. It exudes confidence. I feel it, again, it is very, very elevated. And for the price point, this fragrance is absolutely stunning. So again, this is Fleur Oud, and it is by the House of Carrelage. Again, guys, another love at first sniff. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it is from the House of Lattafa, and it is Moussamam. Here is the bottle, guys. This smells absolutely intriguing. It is divine. It is classy. It is pretty. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is rich. It is elevated. It is high-end. It is luxury. Guys, at the top, you are going to get spices. You're going to get bergamot. You're going to get orange. In the mid, there's coconut, ylang-ylang, and broxim. Guys, it has mahanalol, I believe that's how it's pronounced, which is more of like a, kind of like a molecule type of, I believe it's a synthetic type of a note, but it's kind of a light floral type of a scent profile. At the base, you're going to get sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. So guys, when I hear benzoin in a note, benzoin is kind of like a resinous, like a warm balsamic type note that kind of gives off some vanilla nuances. Guys, when I tell you this fragrance, I mean, I love this. I feel like I'm hoarding it because I love it. But guys, I need to spray. This smells absolutely stunning. Guys, now honestly, this fragrance too, in doing my research, is compared to Liam or to Gris Charnel. And I will tell you the difference. Honestly, with Liam, guys, I feel as though it leans a little bit more spicy. You get more of that cardamom in the top. But guys, this is gorgeous. Again, I feel like the ambroxan makes it really bright. The coconut gives it a little bit of creaminess. The bergamot makes it bright. The sandalwood on the dry down. Guys, this is absolutely stunning. If you guys have not gotten your nose on this, I would highly, highly recommend. If you like a fragrance that smells luxurious, it's not crowd pleasing, it's a little bit different, definitely recommend Lattafa. And it's by the House of Lattafa, and the fragrance is Moussamam. The next fragrance that I'm going to share is from the House of Maison Alhambra. Guys, and it is called The Myth. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This fragrance and the next one that I'm going to share with you, I literally purchased it because of the bottle. And it reminds me of Gucci's line that I had not smelled. Okay. So I bought it for the bottle. And let me tell you, this bottle does not disappoint. Guys, this bottle is... Ooh, okay, maybe don't hold it by the cap. But this bottle is so heavy. I mean, with as heavy as this bottle is, you probably shouldn't hold it by the cap. But this bottle is so heavy, like literally, I feel like if somebody came in this room right now and I have nothing in here with me, I could knock them out with this bottle. This bottle is heavy, which I absolutely love. Just being able to grip it is heavy. I don't know what it is. It just, like I said in one of my other videos, when you have a heavy bottle, you can pick it up to me by the cap. Now this cap, again, like I said, this bottle's heavy, so I'm going to give this cap a little leeway, but it's just, I mean, it's just amazing. And then the scent, the juice. Guys, at the top, you're going to get rose. You're going to get musk, and you're going to get woody notes. And that is exactly what this smells like. So, you know, I've talked about fragrances with the rose oud type of a combination. This goes down that same line, but without oud. So you're going to get the rose. The musk gives that rose a bit of freshness. And then you have the woody notes. So if you're not one that likes oud, but you do like a woody note and you like rose, guys, this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. It is very, very elevated. Now, when I told you I purchased this because the bottle looked like a Gucci inspired bottle or fragrance, it is. This is actually inspired by Gucci's A Song for, or I'm not going to say inspired, but it reminds you of A Song for the Rose by Gucci. Okay. So again, guys, this is absolutely stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, perfect for this time of year, guys, with those woody notes. Very elevated, very rich, very classy, very sophisticated type of a fragrance. It is not a kiddie fragrance. It is not a teenage fragrance. It is a very refined type of a fragrance. So again, this is by the House of Maison Alhambra, and it is called The Myth. The next fragrance that I'm going to share with you is one for my floral lovers. If you are a fan of florals and you like those deep, rich, tropical floral type of fragrances, then this fragrance is for you. Definitely very classy. I feel like you got to be confident to pull this fragrance off to wear it, okay? Because it is not, in my opinion, for the faint of heart. And it is by the House of Maison Alhambra as well. And it is called the Chant. Here's the bottle, again, looking like similar to a Gucci bottle. Guys, this fragrance reminds me of a dense, lush, tropical garden. I know we're in the midst of fall, getting ready to transition into winter. But guys, I know that I have some floral lovers out there, and if you are looking for a rich floral fragrance that you could definitely get away with in the fall and winter months, I would definitely say that this is one. Can you wear this in the summertime? Absolutely. You absolutely can, because it is very tropical. Let me share the notes. The notes are frangipani at the top. In the middle, there's tiara flower, there's ylang ylang, and at the base, there's vanilla. Guys, so with the frangipani, that's going to give you like a slightly fruity floral type of a floral profile. Frangipani smells like a tropical, fruity, floral type of a plant. Then you've got the tiara flower, which gives it some creaminess. And then the ylang ylang, which is kind of a rich, of course, we know a tropical banana type of a scent profile. Sometimes it can lean a little dirty. And then at the base, you get some vanilla. So again, some sweetness, some richness, some creaminess. Guys, when I tell you this is it's just that. It's a lush, very dense, floral, tropical type of a garden. So if you're not into those heavy florals, this fragrance definitely, I would say, steer away from, because it is a deep, deep, rich floral. As a matter of fact, it reminds me a little bit of Gucci Bloom. And then in terms of what this fragrance, I believe, is inspired by, is a Chant for the Nymph by Gucci. So again, if you're into floral fragrances and you're looking for a rich, deep floral fragrance that may be appropriate for fall and winter, I would definitely say check this out, because again, it has so much depth to it. Okay, so that is the Chant by Maison Alhambra. And last but certainly not least, guys, is a fragrance I talked about a few videos ago. And this too is by the House of Lattafa. And this particular fragrance is Sator. Now, guys, the reason why I included this fragrance is because, in my opinion, if you wear this particular fragrance, or the fragrance that this reminds me of, you have to have confidence, you have to have class. It's not just, to me, in my opinion, for the faint of heart, because I actually struggle with this fragrance. I'm gonna be completely honest. Guys, let me read the notes, okay? So at the top, you've got peach, blood orange, cardamom, so there's some spiciness with that peach. You've got some heliotrope. In the mid, you've got rum, brandy, davana, jasmine. And at the base, there's going to be vanilla, benzoin, cashmere, sandalwood, tonka bean, strax. I believe there's vetiver, labdanum, and patchouli. So guys, pretty complex when it comes to the notes, okay? But what does this smell like? This smells like Tom Ford Bitter Peach. As I've shared in a couple videos, I struggle with Tom Ford Bitter Peach. From the day I went in Saks and smelled it, I was so excited about it, and it wasn't for me. And my daughter was here this past weekend from Tennessee, and I gave her, Bright Peach by the House of Maison Alhambra, and then we have Sator by Lattafa, which when I purchased this, I don't think that I really actually knew how close, or knew that this even smelled like Tom Ford Bitter Peach, because I probably may not have purchased it. It's not my favorite. But for other people who are in love with Tom Ford Bitter Peach, you want something that leans different. It's got that peach. It's got that spice. Then this is definitely going to be the fragrance for you. Do I feel this is a classy, refined fragrance? Yes, I absolutely do, just not for me. So again, and you guys see it's a baby dent. Like, I'll try a fragrance out because there have been so many times that I have dismissed a fragrance only to go back and revisit it, whether it's my taste that has changed, you know, whatever, my mood has changed. So I'll hold on to this for a little bit longer and we'll see. But based on me having Bright Peach in my collection for quite some time and I just got rid of it, I don't know. We'll see. But again, this is Sator and it is by the House of Lattafa. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you made it this far in the video, guys, give me a heart. Drop a heart in the comments below. Until next time, guys, peace. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that post notification bell. Drop some comments below. And if you like this video, share this video. Bye.